Hi guys, I'm Natalie, and for today's video I'm doing someone else's makeup. It's a full coverage, everyday kind of look, so if you want to see how to do this, continue watching. I'm going to start out by priming her face with the Nivea post-shave balm. I'm just going to massage that into her skin. Because Izzy has like redness in her skin, I'm going to take a tone correcting one. This is the Stila One Step Correct, and I'm going to apply that over her face as well. I'm going to begin with her brows today. I'm just going to brush her brows up with the spoolie on the end of the brow wiz. This one is in chocolate. And I'm just going to fill in her brows lightly and just like fill them in like to a natural state. But then I'm going to go in with the powder later, and it's the $1 Billion Brows Powder. I'm going to use the colour taupe and just fill them in, make them a bit thicker and darker. I'm just going to conceal around her brows today with the Naked concealer from Urban Decay in Light. I'm just doing this so when I put the foundation on, it doesn't get on the brows and it just is easier to apply. Now Izzy has heaps of freckles on her face, so I'm taking the Australis Conceal and Correct. I'm taking the green colour and I'm just applying it to some of her darker freckles just to softly, to soften the appearance of her freckles so they're not so shown through the foundation. For the foundation today, I'm taking the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation in 120, and I'm just bouncing it onto the skin with a beauty blender so it doesn't disrupt the concealer I put on before. And I'm just blending that away, making sure it blends down the neck nicely. Now to contour and highlight her face, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, the cream one, and I'm taking Banana and Fair, mixing them together. Right now I'm putting it underneath her eyes, and then I'm going to put it down her nose, on her upper lip, chin and forehead to bring out these features of her face. I just applied that with a powder brush, and now I'm going in with a beauty blender to blend it out and push it into the skin. Before I apply any contour shades, I'm taking the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Translucent and just applying that under her eyes so it doesn't crease there. Using the Makeup Geek Chisel Cheek Brush, I'm taking the colour Java and I'm just applying that around her face before I blend it in. I'm just going to blend it in using the same brush for now, and then I'm going to go in later with a beauty blender and just press it into the skin, make sure it's seamless. Taking the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder again, I'm just applying that all over her face to set all the creams. To enhance the contour and bronze her face, I'm taking the Smashbox Contour Palette and taking the two dark brown shades and just lightly applying that on the perimeter of her face and where I already applied the contour. Taking a fluffy brush, I'm taking the grey shade from the palette and contouring her nose so it doesn't look flat and like there's nothing in the middle of her face. For the eyeshadows today, I'm taking the Eyes of the Window to the Soul palette from Stila and I'm applying the colour Light and just putting that all over her lids to set them. Now on a big fluffy brush, I'm taking the colour Heart and I'm applying that all over the lid up to the crease to serve as a base for the eyeshadow. On the same brush, I'm taking the shade Being and just applying that on the outer part of the eye and just blending it in softly. Using the same colour, I'm taking a smaller brush and just applying that to the outer V to darken up the look. I'm now going back in with that big brush and just blending it all together, and I'm just taking hard again and making sure it's all blended out. To highlight her eyes, I'm taking MAC's eyeshadow in Nylon on a little pencil brush, and I'm just putting that on the inner corner and then blending it up onto the lid and a little bit on the bottom lash line. On a larger pencil brush, I'm taking the shade Heart from before and just applying that onto the bottom lash line and just blending it up into the top section of the eye. On a smudge brush, I'm taking the shade Essence from the palette and I'm applying that into her lash line so it thickens up her lashes instead of using an eyeliner. I'm then going to just use that same brush and blend out the eyeshadow so there's no harsh lines, it's all very soft and blended. For her blush, I'm taking MAC's Mocha. I just chose this colour because it's very soft and neutral. I'm just blending that onto her cheeks lightly. For her highlighter, I'm taking Becca's Moonstone and applying that with a small stippling brush, and I'm just putting that on her cheekbones, down her bridge of her nose, her upper lip and her chin, just to make her skin soft and glowy. Now that we're finished with all the powder on her face, I'm just taking MAC's Fix Plus and just spraying that all over her face to settle the powders and make sure it's not powdery and like chalky looking. So open up her eyes, I'm taking this white eyeliner from Max Factor and just applying it to her waterline. On her lashes today, I'm taking the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara and I'm just applying one coat to her lashes because she's got pretty thick, long lashes. And I'm keeping my thumb there so no mascara ends up on the lids and ruins the eyeshadow. Once the top lashes are dry, I'm just applying a small coat to her bottom lashes to open up her eyes. To finish off this everyday look, I'm taking a nude lip liner from Rimmel. This one is in the colour 049 Natural, and I'm just aligning her lips and then filling them in. For her lipstick, I'm taking the NARS lipstick in Little Darling and applying that over the lip liner. Okay, so that's all for today's video. If you like this look, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of video where I do someone else's makeup, make sure you let me know in the comments and I can probably do more of them. And I'll see you next Wednesday for a new video.